It's time for you to die.
I am grateful for your assistance. This is a small token of my thanks.
Oh, I'm blessed to have your patronage. You got it! Thanks! What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Later then, and take care. I'm blessed to have your patronage. You got it! Later then, and take care. Eh?
What the hell happened here? Looks like these men were still breathing pretty recently. This doesn't bode well for Katsura. We need to find him now. Right. I'll start over there. So much of the town has been burned down. So many homes. We're meant to be fighting for a better country, but this is anything but.
Found you at last. Say your prayers!
So sweet. Put things up, shall we?
My thanks for your kind aid.
That takes care of that. Now then, let's ask our friend here what that was about.
Thank the stars. Glad it was you two who showed up.
Katsura, I had a feeling that was you. What are you doing in that getup? The Choshu men feared the worst.
I've been looking into the Shogunate's next moves, but I've let down my comrades by not being able to fight with them. Genzui especially. It wasn't for nothing though. I got my hands on some vital information. The Shogunate are going to send in a force to deal with the Choshu soon.
The Shogunate is making a move. They're seizing their chance to take the Choshu out once and for all.
Indeed. And they're expecting the Satsuma to provide the best part of the force.
Them again? But weren't they planning to revolt against the government?
Well, the Satsuma are making a show of compliance to the Shogunate, which will spell the end of the Choshu. Any bright ideas?
You know, I've always wondered why the Choshu and Satsuma don't just make an alliance. You're the only ones with enough power to bring about change in this country. If you joined forces, you'd be unstoppable.
You're not wrong. It would be incredible. Could it be done? But the Satsuma and Choshu are sworn enemies. We cannot simply form an alliance.
That's right. While the Satsuma and Choshu fight, the West eats our country alive. Is that really what you want?
I see what you're saying. Then we should ride to Kiyomizu-dera Temple. Takamori Saiko of the Satsuma should be there at present, as far as I'm aware. He's the commander of the Satsuma forces right now. If we can persuade him, this plan might have legs. Let's meet at Kiyomizu-dera Temple! Huh?
Buddy, come over here, will you? Got any sake? I thought I had some, but it seems I drunk it all up.
What's the big idea? Yeah. I'm gonna teach you a lesson!
Could I leave it to you two to broach the subject? I doubt he'll be in the mood to listen if an enemy like me shows up out of nowhere.
No problem. We'll handle this. So, Saigo's in this temple, right?
Ah, that's right. The former chief priest of this place, Gesho, was said to be close with Saigo, and I hear today is the anniversary of his death.
Okay. Time to head inside. We'll get kicked out if we just rush in. Better to wait for the right moment. The grounds are pretty big, so we should prioritize locating Saigo.
I'm happy you're on board.
Rest assured.
If you're after Saigo, he's at the joint.
Now we fight!
Watch out! I can keep going.
That looks valuable indeed. Don't let your guard down. Now we fight. Are you dead?
Don't rush. Take your time. Very well. Don't rush. Take your time. Thanks for your patronage.
So, you've been ordered to lead the expedition against Choshu. What do you intend to do, Sayo? That's going to get short advice. Well, I'll leave you to ponder it. Some solitude may bring you clarity.
Are you prepared?
How dare anyone threaten me on this most sacred day?
Please wait! We just want to talk, not fight!
You're no ordinary foe. Take more than that to me. Crossing blades with someone with no intention to kill is pointless. You said you would like to speak to me. The Satsuma never chose to begin this fight. That decision was the Shogunate's.
Forget the Shogunate. I want to speak to you, not them.
It was the Choshu who drew their swords first. And considering their behavior in Kyoto, how can we leave them be?
Look, I understand Satsuma's perspective. But have you thought about our future?
What do you mean? Change this country? What are you saying?
Saigo, deep down, I know you agree with me. There are things Satsuma can only accomplish with Choshu by its side.
You want us to march alongside our sworn enemies? I simply cannot see it.
And yet it can be so, if we should will it. But first, I should apologize. I am sorry I could not stop the conflict earlier.
Katsura of the Choshu? What are you wearing?
Oh, ignore these filthy rags. I assure you, my aspirations remain unsullied. As my associates have said, we must put aside our differences, even if it means moving heaven and earth. We must transform Japan.
Katsura, I hear you. I accept your proposal. Gesho, too, would have been glad to put an end to the bloodshed.
Then it's settled. The Choshu and Satsuma will join forces, and we shall be the ones to see it through. You know, I've heard that in the West you're meant to hold hands and shake them on occasions like this. Go on. Try it.
Saigo, I look forward to working with you.
The pleasure is mine.
Takamori Saigo, swayed by Ryoma, defies the Shogun's orders and calls off the Satsuma assault on the Choshu. This episode helps the Satsuma and Choshu draw closer, and they conclude an alliance aimed at overthrowing the shogunate.
Don't you remember what I told you back then? That I had a dream as big as the damn ocean!
This way.
Don't think you can escape us.
Accept your fate!
They don't give up easily.
Do it! Cut me down!
It's just a scratch. Don't worry.
He needs medical attention! Come on, let's go. I want to get back in the past for a start.
Sounds like a plan. This is a real mess.
After being attacked at the Terada Inn, Ryoma Sakamoto took refuge amongst the Satsuma clan.
Might not be so lucky next time. I'm going to have to leave things to you for now. I'm counting on you.
Hey, how goes it? I'm listening. You're the best. I see. See you around.
How do you do?
I can help with all your equipment needs. Of course. Use it right, you hear? Here? I can help with all your equipment needs. That's perfect for you. What do you need? I can help with all your equipment needs. Use it right, you hear?
Did Ryoma make it away without any trouble? Sorry I couldn't be there for the send-off. Now we can't afford to ignore what happened at the Tarada Inn. But we still don't know the true course of events. Kondo and Hijikata were away from Kyoto, serving the shogunate, which puts both of them out of the picture as suspects.
If the Satsuma Choshu alliance searches for the culprit in the open, we'll only incur the wrath of the shogunate.
And that's where you come in. We want you to infiltrate the Shinsengumi and sniff out the culprit from within.
I leave the matter to Katsura's judgment.
I knew you'd be on board with the idea. You can handle yourself and adapt to the unexpected. And since you were once part of their number, even fleetingly, you shouldn't raise suspicion. Well, perhaps some of them already know of you, but with a little disguise, no one will notice, I'm sure. You can learn from me. Come to Nishi Honganji Temple once you're fully prepared. You need to be ready to pass the initiation.
Been looking after yourself? Do I look like I have the time for chit-chat? Hurry it up. You've done well. If you need to go, then go. Hey!
Thought you might show up.
Need something?
This is...
That concludes business.
It's you! Over. If you've something to... How kind of you. And what might that be? They are determined to stand firm in a world turned upside down. I cannot say that I find them to be altogether unreasonable. And to be honest with you, I too once shared their sentiments. But my thinking changed after I had the good fortune of meeting Lord Yoshinobu. The shogunate is as concerned as anyone for our future, and desires real change. That is why I take it as a point of pride to play a part in their efforts. Understood.
Oh, you're doing well, I trust.
Yes. I see you know me.
Very well.
Our business here is done. Dismissed.
I'm left. Very well. That is all. Till next time. What? Oh.
Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Over here!
I can strengthen anything.
Have you...
You have...
Our conversation is done.
Oh. What did you want to say? Oh, this... Understood. Farewell. What did you want to say? Yes? Understood. That's about it then?
Ah! Something wrong? Not bad at... Ah, I see. By your leave.
Hey, buddy, come over here, will you? Got any sake? I thought...
Huh. Howard. Ryu? This place is being used as a Shinsengumi outpost. The arrangements for enlisting have already been made. Thanks to a Satsuma connection, they're expecting a skilled Ronin to join their ranks. I've arranged for a uniform for you as well. You'll easily pass for the rank and file. Unless you can uncover who orchestrated the attack on the Tereda Inn, it won't be safe for Ryoma to come back. I know you're up to the task. The stakes are high, but I'm counting on you. That's what I like to hear. Saigo and I will be praying for your good fortune.